I'm on my big phone, ready to get it started. I got no sense, no hitter. Ride around with, call me Kobe 24. Can't fuck with her no more. Got do the most. I get in groove on every time I see them folks. I got the antidote. I'm thinking that's something you need to know. I'm smooth and I'm cold. She know my wrist on froze. Skinny jeans on with a big bang roll. She paying my songs. I got two rights don't make a wrong. It just go on and on. I'm kick like Jackie Chan till they got my kicks on. I aim my target. I'ma up this artist. Burn away all carbon beam. The lens. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. His dreads off. My what is stand them mouse. Ducking in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beatbox. He made that shot turn. Wore this bottle, flip the car. Had a mask. Make him beatbox.
Win, lock in my target and get it. Sign no vision undefeated. I do it once and repeat it. Lock in my eyes on a go. Can't nobody tell me no. Follow my dreams with my soul. Can't nobody tell you no. Passion. I'm a champion. I just wanna get. I focus and locked in. Full adrenaline, all my discipline. I just wanna get another round. I know it's win. Lock in my target and get it. Sign no vision undefeated. I do it once and repeat it. Lock in my eyes on a go. Can't nobody tell me no. Follow my dreams with my soul. Can't nobody tell you no. Passion. I'm a champion. I just wanna get. I focus and locked in. Full adrenaline. All my discipline. I just wanna get another round. I know it's for the win. I'm going straight to the finish line. I'm ready to go. I'm not wasting time. Stripped of a lion, feel so alive. Foot on the pedal in overdrive. Full of passion. I'm a champion. I just wanna get. I focus and locked in. Full adrenaline. All my discipline. I just wanna get another round. I know it's for the win. I'm coming strong like a tsunami. Leaving my mark, making history. Taking the title with guarantee. Chasing the glory, yeah, you know me. Come.
Yes, we got a logo. You see it, man. We got a logo. Man, hard work and dedication just pays off. I worked so hard for the first logo we got, and I worked hard for the second logo, and just my mindset is different. I'm already thinking about the third logo for 2K23. So I'm just trying to work hard, and I just appreciate that my hard work and dedication is being shown and is being seen by the devs.
Well, now that I'm back,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Perry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch.
Hey there, Kevin.
Well, he is a terrific championship coach. David, that says it all. Thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Exum is out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And that one good.
The ball rotates over to AD, and he simply rises up and makes that jump shot look so easy.
Paul passes to Ayton. Off on the layup. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first one falls. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Robertson can't hit, and it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Puts it up from 7, and Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. Make a heck of a volleyball player.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
Davis kicks to Robertson. Back to Davis. Exum passes to LeBron. From outside, off the mark. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outer dishes to Paul. Takes it from 10. Headshot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
And here's Booker from the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
He just lights out in terms of his scoring. Devin Booker's calling card.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's James. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the free throw, no good. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Robertson.
That's where Robertson's length comes into play. It helps him get through contact to be available to score.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Here's Paul. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go. Up top, Robertson. Lakers passing it around. Exum. And finished off by Exum.
Robertson, a nice job that time distributing the basketball, and a dependable player in these offensive schemes if he does that.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it, missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Out to the right wing. Crowder against Davis. Shot by Crowder, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
The drive by Booker. And Gasol sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Crowder. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Here's Olynyk. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Olynyk's a big guy. He's not going to slow down. And right there playing physical.
Trying to get open is Davis. LeBron. Good. James has got his third bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul. We're not even out of the first quarter.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Booker. He has 5. Releases. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Booker's got 7.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
Suns trail by 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Paul passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there. Has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
Gasol looking around. The pass to James. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. That's now 8 points for LeBron.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Hamidou Diallo. And it's Saric in its center. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way. As are you. Thank you. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Corner shot. And the shot falls short this time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Los Angeles leading by 5. And there's the drive. Rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in.
The assist from Marc Gasol.
Suns trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Still the traditional play of Chris Paul as the point guard, that pass-first DNA. Amazing what he's done when you think back through his entire career.
Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Got that one up quick. LeBron's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nuggets.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Suns trail by 5. And here is Paul. 35 points for him last game against Denver.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Here's Exum. Good work defensively by Paul. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. And it falls over the rim and in. Diallo's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Davis dishes to Gasol. Robertson the pass to Exum. With the floater, Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix making some changes. Ayton comes in for Sharge. And Johnson subbed in for Booker. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standing.
People still underestimate his impact. He sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
There's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line.
Free throw good, James. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Phoenix calls timeout. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Ayton, the pass to Olynyk. Oh, Ayton in position. And stolen by Robertson. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Exum. And now a 3-point Laker lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Diallo. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Got a hand on it.
Robertson out there to play defense. He excels at getting off the ground so quickly to get the block.
Some changes for Phoenix. Crowder, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and Bellamy subbed in for Paul. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Stolen by Exum. Crowder against James. And James throws it down hard.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Crowder. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Lakers leading by 3. Here's LeBron. Banked in off the glass. James has got 24.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Bellamy. And that one goes long. Davis against Bellamy. Now Davis. Exum kicks to Davis. 1 second left.
Well, when covered, LeBron James is one of the best shot makers in the history of the league, especially when he gets that close.
Lakers shoot their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Interesting to watch LeBron James at the line through the years. His tried many different free throw strokes. Not a bad free throw shooter by any means, but always tinkering.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
We're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screening with physicality. We're cutting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 27 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Shaq, what you think about the Lakers?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay on top.
Kenny, your take on Phoenix. Hey.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Robertson is out there with Exum, and it's Gasol at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Davis, the pass to LeBron. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers.
Kyle Kuzma.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Lobs it up for Crowder. Ayton inside. Defended by Gasol. And it's Ayton missing.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Exum. They get it back. Davis, the pass to LeBron. Gasol on the high post. Kuzma outside. Tries it again. Passes it to Exum. 3-pointer. Crowder with the steal. And the layup falls. Crowder's got it back down to single digits for the Suns.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0-3 start.
And James throws it down hard.
This looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who can score from anywhere.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Suns call time.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Puts it up off the inbound. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bridges has got his first 2 points of the night.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. Gasol trying to free himself up. Can't get it to fall. Suns trail by 8. Fires from 14. Rebounded by Exum.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Paul's got 16 points.
And on that kind of play, no one can match up with Paul going back the other way. Just too crafty and too skilled. He's going to do damage.
And it's LeBron missing.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
No doubt among the best passing centers who have ever played this game. Gasol is a guy you can run your offense through, makes quick and decisive decisions.
And it's Ayton missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Gasol dishes to James. And taken away by Paul, and Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Sharch has checked in for the Suns. Olynyk comes in for Jay Crowder. Booker, 2 points. That one goes. He's got 9.
Well, Booker can mix it up. Once he's got a lane to the hoop, he jumps all over the defense there.
And James throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his grip. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Second chance shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the key for Saric is to be out there and be aggressive, because when he plays assertive like this, he's going to draw some fouls.
And Brent Saric, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups, isn't entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Booker looking around.
That's what he does. Devin Booker with a beautiful shot there.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers to the right side. Exum's shot is off.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
A nice shot by Booker.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Suns trail by 6. Now here's Booker. 13 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
You know, I thought maybe they cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Bellamy checked in for the Suns. .109 left to play here in the third. The dish now to Saric. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Lakers leading by 4. LeBron outside. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, there's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Here's Kuzma. Misses the 3.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Bridges shot. Good.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Gasol finds James. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. Kuzma's got a pair of threes now here in the thirds for Los Angeles. Booker against Kuzma. And Davis sends it back. Bridges against James. Shoots over Bridges. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Here's Bellamy. Here's Johnson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Lakers lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Dario Saric is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Bellamy. Then it's Johnson, and it's Diallo in at the 2.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw.
Very few players as good as Anthony Davis is on the inside. Just great footwork. He's adding more and more to his postgame.
A shot by Bellamy, no good. Lakers leading by 5. Exum passes to Davis. He takes it in and finished off by Davis.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Bellamy with it. Pass to Diallo. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Lakers. Exum's got his 6th rebound on the night. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. And here's Valentine for 3. Here's Gasol. Kuzma passes to Exum. The 3 from Valentine. Out to Kuzma. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Valentine. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Davis. And finally they hit one. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Time now for an injury report. Now an update on LeBron from David Aldridge. What'd you find out, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He's got a pinched nerve in his shoulder, basically a stinger. He's lost all sense of motion in his arm. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Crowder comes in for Olynyk. And it's Paul in for Bellamy. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys.
Thanks so much, David. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Crowder.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound. Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And there's the pass to Johnson. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Rejected by Gasol.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Phoenix making some changes. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Devin Booker in for Diallo. Ayton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
That one is off.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double in his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
They get the rebound. Out to Kuzma. Passes it to Exum. And he's good on the 3-ball. Exum's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not? And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And the wide open shot from Paul. The 3-pointer is right on target. Paul's got 19 points.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Gasol kicks to Kuzma. Here's Exum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Booker. Kuzma pulls it in.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Gasol passes to Kuzma. To the left side wing. Over Ayton. The offensive rebound. And it's Davis with the jam.
All length there from AD. The assertive attitude, and it just makes him such a handful on the offensive glass.
Booker against Kuzma. Up again, and Ayton stays with it.
And a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 8. 124 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Yep, that one goes. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half.
He looks to score all the time, and easy ones there for Booker.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron kicks to Exum. That 3 off the mark.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Phoenix has possession. Trailing here by 8. And Gasol sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's Booker. Releases from the wing and drills it. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Gasol. Here's Valentine. Here's Exum. And they'll get another chance.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gives them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 9. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
LeBron James.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for Johnson. Bridges comes in for George Niang. Booker, he's checked in for Carter. And Paul's subbed in for Bellamy. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by LeBron.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position.
A shot by Valentine, no good. And there's the call on James. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for Johnson. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
Sun substitution.
Here's Exum. Los Angeles with another miss. Timeout called. The Suns. They're behind by 6. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. It's good.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Tough win. What was the focus offensively?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry,